Hey everyone, Reaven here. This is the single column piston elevator, or as I would call it, the Cylevator, and I finally got it to work in 1.8.3, and here it is, going up and coming down. It's a universal elevator. You can use it for blocks or entities like items and mobs, and it takes a steady 3 ticks per level. Now for the tutorial, we want to start off with a 5x6 area, and this dark blue area for your starting mechanism, and the top here would be the area you need for the starting mechanism for coming down, and this grey wool denotes the area where it's taken up by either torches or the empty space here for the pistons to work. And I'll try to build this in a survival friendly as possible, if you are crazy enough to build this in survival as I would. And yep, you would want to put some water here in case you want to jump down, and let's get started. Now we'll be building 10 levels, and do note that the elevator would start here and go up 10 blocks. So for the first level, you want to have a piston here, and your first 1 tick pulse generator with your torch here, dust here, 2 repeaters, and a final repeater here so that it's locked in the off state. Then for your next level, your pistons would be here, and with your blocks here like this, and your repeaters here, your dust here, your torch here, and your repeater here. And finally 1 more repeater here at the back pointing in at 2 ticks. And for the next level, extend this, shift and place blocks here, but this block has to be half slab, and blocks here. So torch, dust, your 2 repeaters, and 1 more here, and then this repeater pointing in at 2 ticks, and you keep going with your next level. Extend this 3 blocks here, your half slab and 2 blocks, repeater pointing in, your dust, 2 repeaters, final repeater, and this. And so far you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. Keep going. Sixth layer. Now for 7th. So every level has one tick pulse generator. It's pointing in 2 ticks, and the next level. Level. just to check, hop down below, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and yep, here we have 10 levels. Now for the starting mechanism, you want to have any two movable blocks here with a piston, non-sticky piston, facing inwards like this, and a note block at the back just in case. And then for the button, you would want it to be here. So place redstone like this, 4 ticks and 1 tick, a block in between and a block under here. Then you want to put a signal cutter like this for a sticky piston, and set this to 2 ticks. Yes, set this to 2 ticks, and route the signal all the way back here, and place a diode like this, such that the signal can only go up but not come back down. A repeater at 4 ticks, block, another repeater, dust, and another diode, and one more repeater here. And that's the starting mechanism done. Now for the signal relay, we want to start with the signal going downwards, with a block here and a repeater pointing inwards at 4 ticks, another block here, repeater pointing in at 3 ticks, another block here, 2 dust, block here, and 2 blocks here, 3 dust, repeater pointing inwards. The rest of the repeaters will all be at 3 ticks, 2 dust, repeater, 2 blocks here, 1 block here, 3 dust, repeater, 2 blocks here, dust, and the repeater with 3 blocks like this, 3 dust, and keep repeating until the top here, and you will have your downwards signal relay. Now for the upwards signal relay, it's making use of torches and repeaters. You want to have 2 blocks with torches on them, block here, and repeater here with a torch, and remove this dust first, place the repeater, then replace the dust, and this repeater at 3 ticks, block, torch, another block, repeater at 1 tick, block, a torch, a block, and remove the dust, the torch, place back the dust, and then repeater at 3 ticks, block, torch, block, repeater at 1 tick, facing inwards, and block, torch, block, and remove this, place the torch, replace the dust, 3 ticks, repeater, block, torch, block, and finally one more level. Move the dust, put the torch, and replace the dust. And for the starting mechanism from the top, you want to first highlight the area which you would stop at, which is here, this block, and the button would be here, same level as the place you stop, so that you can make a 256 elevator and not be cut off by the world limit. Then your dust would be here, right below the button, with 2 blocks out like this, repeater set at 3 ticks, a block here, here, dust, and a piston, sticky piston here, once again acting as a signal cutter, the signal going downwards. Then go out one block like this and split the signal, one going down and one heading up. For the one going down, place a half slab that's here and a regular block here, two dust such that it goes down here, and the signal going up, insert it into a block and with 4 blocks here, and 3 repeaters at 3 ticks, a total of 9 ticks, and then dust here and here, and block here with the dust for this repeater, and your elevator should be done. Now to test if it works, come down here for the button. Yep, and for moving down, and yep, it works fine. Now that we have a working elevator, here are some add-ons you can place. This is a button for calling the elevator down, just in case you accidentally sent it up. You just simply route the button. If you're standing here, you can't even see the button normally. Place some torches and route it all the way up here onto this, powering this dust here, such that when you press the button, it calls the elevator down, so that you can get back on it. And now for if you sent the elevator down and say and say you weren't standing here, like you stood here and you didn't go down with the elevator, you can press the button again, wait for the first one, second one, get on, and you return back to the ground. In the future, I also hope to add some mechanisms for you to stop at different levels, so you can have a multi-story building. How this elevator works is that it relies on this unit at every level. The repeater would cause this piston push out, this sticky piston, and this 1 tick pulse generator would cause the sticky piston to push upwards without retracting the block, and vice versa. So like this and like this, and every level this would take 3 ticks, so it's not a very fast elevator, but it's universal and fits within a 5x6 area, so it's rather compact. And yeah, for the signal transmission, I managed to squeeze the downward signal into this one wide area, and the upwards signal into this one wide area, 1/5 to be precise. And yeah, it's quite difficult for me to think of this idea. This downward signal is just using the repeater to 3-tick repeater to just relay the signal downwards, and it's pointing back to the block itself, so it saves a lot of space. And for this upward signal, it has to be unidirectional, such that it won't interfere with the downward signal. So the only way to do this with such a small area is to use torches and relay it with repeaters. So yeah, this is a very compact 1/5 upwards signal relay. Also, it is necessary for me to use 2 blocks, as for some weird reason, if you only use one, you would glitch out of the block, whereas it pushes you up and fall straight to your death. And yeah, so previously I fixed this using sand, which is a lot simpler, but for some reason it no longer works in 1.8.3, so it forced me to use 2 blocks, and the starting mechanism for either going up or down takes quite long, because it has to push the first block up first and then slot in the second block and push it up. So you have this double circuit here, and similarly for the top, you have a double circuit as well. Now to end off the video, I'm gonna hop on the 256 elevator. Here we go. So yep, thanks for watching. I hope you'll make good use of my elevator design. So yeah, check out the world file in the description below, and just in case you do not know how to insert the world files, you can go here and type in %app data send and Minecraft with your save files being here. And you can also access this folder by going to the resource packs in the options. And yep, so if you guys would like any more specific tutorials or schematics, please comment below. And yeah, I want to thank everyone who continued supporting the development of this elevator. Rainbow sheep. It took me quite a long while to design a working design in 1.8.3 because redstone, a lot of stuff was broken, and this was practically the only the only stable 1 tick pulse generator I could get. And yeah, thanks for all the comments and support bugging me to make this design. If not, I would not be able to make it. Yeah, thanks a lot, and please suggest what you would like me to do. Maybe do some playthroughs, Minecraft or other games. And yeah, see you in the next video.